It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. With me, oh you know him, Shaquille O'Neal. You know this guy too, Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, it'll be the Dallas Mavericks going up against the Los Angeles Lakers. And for Los Angeles, they're a team that no one wants to face right now. With just one loss in the last 10 games, they'll be tough to beat. And a terrific international prospect, Luka Doncic, suiting up tonight. Kenny, it's rare to see someone this young with such a complete game.
You know what? A couple of our friends were talking, me and my friends, about this guy.
When? Yesterday or 2 days ago?
2 days ago. And he's ready. He's strong. He's got a wide frame. He reads defenses well, exceptionally well.
He's good at creating his own shot. He shows a lot of pro-level moves, and you broke that streak of 10 straight.
That'll do it. Both teams ready for tip-off. Let's send it to Kevin Harlan and the crew.
We've got NBA basketball in store for you. We're live at the American Airlines Center. We're in Dallas, Texas, the home of the Mavericks. All live on 2K Sports. Well, what better way to spend a Monday night than with the 2K Sports team and the NBA? Welcome, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. Look at the Lakers. Looking at the first half of the season, it's been one they've been very proud of. They have a lot of confidence so far.
Yeah, and they look like a squad that's enjoying playing together. I love what I'm seeing from them in terms of that chemistry these past few days, and playing well and winning games will do that for you.
And with tip-off coming up, we've got just enough time to hear from our good friend David Aldridge on the sideline. D.A., take it away.
Well, guys, Kristaps Porzingis has drawn comparisons to Dirk Nowitzki, and it sounds like Dirk is a fan. He says of Porzingis, he's long, athletic, tough. He has touch. He can put it on the floor. He is for real. Kevin?
And Porzingis, D.A., a good 3 inches taller than Dirk. He's a very unique talent for sure. We are far enough into the season now to determine the true contenders, Clark, or do you feel that isn't revealed until closer to playoff time?
No, I think you start to narrow that list down right now, Kevin. I mean, you begin to see which teams are capable of making runs in the playoffs. And obviously anything can happen between now and the playoffs, but the teams that are going to be there battling, you get a pretty good read on who those teams are right now.
Ready, gentlemen? Ready?
Tip-off goes to the Lakers. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. Taking a look at the Lakers. LeBron and Kuzma make up the forwards. All out there with Hart, and it's Zubac in at the center. Now, here's Doncic after LeBron James's miss. And Barea has it in the corner. He kicks it to Doncic. 6 on the shot clock. Rebound the Lakers. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
And always tough on the road, but that attack mindset that they brought offensively, I really felt like that set them apart.
And what stood out to me, Greg, was the aggressiveness. I mean, seemed like they just were eager to get it done, wanted it a tad more than the other team.
And James is an all-around talent, a fantastic passer who actively looks to get his guys going.
Now, here's Barea. He's coming off a 25-point game against the 76ers in Philadelphia.
And if you look at his free throw numbers, you can see what kind of pressure he put on the defense. He was in attack mode all night long.
And you look at Lonzo Ball, and mostly his offense stands out. But you know what, Clark? He is a strong defensive player as well.
Yeah, he really is. I mean, he's got a nice combination, Kevin, of strength and length, which allows him to stay in front and disrupt opposing players. Really good instincts on and off the ball, which I think is why he's able to come up with blocks and steals from his position. I don't think he gets enough credit for how good he is at the defensive end.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Dallas. 6-point game. The Lakers beat them last time when these two teams met in Los Angeles.
And they couldn't get stops when they needed to. The opposition just too comfortable shooting the basketball.
Well, you know what, Greg? When the defense is that lax, come on now, they honestly deserve to lose. You can't let a team get into that kind of a groove.
And so it's the Lakers with it. The Mavericks making the shot. LeBron's shot is off. There's the three. And that's good. J.J. Barea for three. Barea's got 5 points so far.
And, you know, Barea is a fairly consistent three-point threat. You can't sleep on him out there.
James kicks to Kuzma. Porzingis with the steal. The drive by Barnes. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. James the pass the ball. Here's Hart. An 11-point game for him in the win against Minnesota. Porzingis against Ball. Just 5 on the clock. Over Porzingis. Ball with the bucket. He's got 5.
Boy, Ball showing us a nice little mid-range game, Kevin. With his height and touch, he's got great confidence with the in-between game.
Now here's Barea. He has 5. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You know, when I think of J.J. Barea, one of the words that comes to mind is fearless. I mean, he never hesitates to go right at big guys in the paint. Not afraid to force a tough pass through traffic. He's a very aggressive offensive player, and when you're as small as he is, sometimes that's the way you thrive.
2 shots.
That free throw good from Barea. With Barea, he is usually the shortest player, Clark, on the court, so he has no choice but to be fearless.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, smaller guys typically play with an edge because it's been instilled in them from early on in their careers, because everybody tends to doubt guys that don't have great size. Barea knows how to play in space and understands the value of ball movement. And when other guys try to bully him, that little hombre is pretty strong, and he pushes right back.
Here's Hart. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Ball kicks to James. Over Barnes. Stolen by Cantor. Barea looking over the floor. Outside, Porzingis. Ball's knocked loose. Barnes outside. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. The Lakers in the lead. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's James. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
Man, you got to respect and appreciate how polished LeBron is inside. I mean, he really excels at creating opportunities for himself close to the rim.
Now, here's Doncic. 23 points for him the last game against Philadelphia. Barea against Ball. And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That's his first foul. Here's Barea. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. Barea's got 8.
How about the inbound pass there? Easy bucket.
LeBron drives in. Kuzma inside. Covered by Barnes. Kuzma, that's good.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Barea dishes to Barnes. Barea kicks to Porzingis. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Kristaps Porzingis, standing 7'3". He's played power forward early in his NBA career, but with that height, his future, it could be at the center position.
shooting 2.
That free throw good from Porzingis. And with Porzingis having the ACL tear, Greg, maybe losing some of his lateral quickness, perhaps accelerating his move to the 5.
I mean, part of his rehab was hitting the weights and just adding strength. I think, if anything, his offensive skill set, though, even more impactful at the 5.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Gotta like the confidence. Such an important part of making shots. Nice seeing a big man knock down free throws.
Pass the ball. Here's Wagner, guarded by Barea. Wagner can't hit. The Mavericks have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Doncic with it. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. To the middle. And there's Enes Kanter on the assist by Doncic. And it's a tie ball game.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
Ball kicks to Kuzma. And Hart has it in the corner. Ball, the pass to Kuzma. LeBron James on the wing. Covered by Barnes. Wagner can't hit.
I think that's got to affect your mental game. I mean, missing open shots like that, unacceptable, and it'll probably mess with your head a little bit, too.
Now, here's Barea. He's got 8. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Ball with a wide-open look. The three-pointer is right on target. Ball's got 8 points.
You know, Ball, despite the quirkiness of the shot, he does have a quick release, so you got to know he's a threat to score whenever he has it in his hands.
Barea finds Barnes. Stolen by Ball. Fast break, the Lakers. And the dunk by James.
Ball, such a terrific passer. He seems to have a sixth sense, nice feel, which is hard to teach.
And that Unleash Chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Cover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play. Now here's Barnes. He's coming off a 22-point game against the 76ers in Philadelphia.
Kudos to him for his energy, especially on the glass where he was an absolute beast.
Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for Enes Kanter. And the Lakers also making a change. Ingram's checked in. Here's Barnes. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. To the left wing. Barea with a wide open look. Good on the triple.
He has been fantastic this quarter, guys. It's just the kind of effort they need if they're going to continue to trim the lead.
Barea against Ball. Pass to Hart. Shot clock at 6. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Boy, I like how fast, how quickly he went up with the shot, realizing that his man had no chance.
And being over the limit this early really can affect your aggressiveness defensively. They have got to play under control.
And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Tell you what, guys, they're showing us a lot of energy early on and racking up those fast break points.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
That free throw good from Barea. The Lakers with LeBron wasted no time trying to surround him with free agent signings, Greg, to help round out the supporting cast.
Names came in rapid succession after LeBron committed. Caldwell Pope, Rondo, Stevenson all joined in short order. We'll see how far this team goes, but you cannot deny how interesting things have gotten with this roster.
So many outstanding athletes in this great game of pro basketball. Talk about a couple guys, Clark, who maybe aren't widely known or regarded in that way, but are terrific athletes.
Yeah, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope comes to mind. Great size and endurance and stamina. Tell you what, Clint Capella for a big guy.
Yes.
Gets up and down well, good strength. I'm very impressed, and still very, very young in his career. Those would be two guys I would highlight. And Terry Rozier had a bit of a breakout season this past season with the Celtics. So those would be a couple of guys that I would put on that list.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game. He with the block. Now here's Barea. Six on the shot clock. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball.
And with the pause here, how about the stats for Lonzo Ball? 9th in steals, 15th in assists, and not many players convert opportunities inside as well as he. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
And talk about being top 10 in steals. I love his jumping the passing lanes and then stealing away your dribble. The Lakers making a switch here. Rondo's checked in. Here's Rondo. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Now the pass to Ingram. Poke loose. Wagner passes to Rondo. From deep. That shot is off. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. Coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
And I think they can hold their heads high from that performance, you know, despite the final score being what it was.
I agree with you. I mean, it was a tough game played in a tough environment on the road, and they were in it right until the bitter end, so that's good stuff.
That one off the back iron and out. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. And it's Barea with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Kicks it to Doncic. Shot clock at 5. Passes it to Powell. Another 3 for Dallas.
Well, the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
It's Ingram on the wing. Pass to Wagner. Now here's Ingram. Defense right on him.
The former Blue Devil, Brandon Ingram, was taken 2nd overall back in 2016. Was deemed as untouchable by his front office as they rebuilt the roster. He's a big part of what the Lakers want to do over the next few years.
First one falls for him.
And Ingram, the former Blue Devil, an extraordinary player who only promises to get better and better.
Good on both. Dallas has gone 4-6 from long range here early on. Barea against Rondo. And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Dallas.
They've definitely had a hot hand from 3-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
That free throw good from Barea.
J.J. Barea has speed to burn. I mean, he's shifty, he's quick, and because of that, he's extremely valuable as a decision maker and scorer. Great competitor.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. The position of power forward, Clark, that was your position. Did you ever think it would become a major weapon for stretching the floor as it is now?
No, I didn't see that evolution happening. I mean, again, at that time in the 80s, even into the 90s, you had the small forward and the power forward was more of an enforcer. I was actually kind of a hybrid at the time because I could deal inside effectively on the glass and because of my size and strength, but also could step out and put it on the floor and pass it a little bit. So, no, the evolution with the four-man in this day and age, I did not foresee that at all. Love what's happened with it, but it speaks, I think, to the athleticism and skill of these bigger guys now.
It does. Rondo kicks to Caldwell Pope. The pass to Ingram. Feeds it to Beasley. That shot misses, and it's Dallas the other way. 51 seconds left in the first. Rondo against Nowitzki. The rebound by Caldwell Pope. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
And that one's good. Ingram's got it all tied up now for Los Angeles.
Gotta like seeing Ingram get going down underneath the rim. Just another dimension of his game that he continues to develop.
Now here's Lee. No points in the game yet for him. And it's out of bounds to the Mavericks as Dallas retains possession. And the Mavericks making a change here. Measury's checked in. And the Lakers also making a switch. Stevenson's checked in. 20 seconds left to play here in the first. Shot clock at 6. Here's Lee. He can't get that one. Some solid defense from Ingram. Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. Rondo will not go. This is off the front iron. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Kristaps Porzingis grew up in faraway Latvia, but thanks to his brother, developed a passion for the NBA.
My older brother, he was a big fan of NBA always, and he always had pictures of Michael and then Kobe and Shaq, and then we both started watching a lot of NBA highlights. And then later on, 13, 14, Kobe and Powell, I used to watch those guys play a lot.
And Greg, that's something different now for foreign players, isn't it? A lot more exposure to the NBA.
And KP, a fan of the culture. You saw him in cornrows as a kid. I think that helped prepare him for the transition.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
They've gotten that perimeter game going in that first, and for me, that was the difference.
Yep, firing with confidence, in rhythm, Greg. I mean, not allowing the defense to take a break.
So for the Lakers right now, Rondo and Caldwell Pope in the backcourt. Brandon Ingram's out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Stevenson in at the 3 spot. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Kyle Kuzma had a tough upbringing in Flint, Michigan. He said they had the recession, lead in the water. It was like an urban war zone. We probably moved 14 times before I was 16. Basketball was my key. And his drive to succeed in the NBA was born of a desire to escape that environment. Kevin?
A tremendous work ethic, David. Thank you. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Dallas. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Rondo kicks to Ingram. And that's a foul called on Dwight Powell. That is his first foul of the game. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Kuzma passes to Zubac. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession. As we approach the halfway mark, let's take a look at how everything stands out west. You look at the Lakers. They're sitting pretty, second place, and looking to take the top spot. And, of course, there's Dallas. They have a lot of ground to make up.
And, for the Mavericks, hanging where they are, right in the middle of the standings, will not make things easy for them. down the stretch.
Well, it figures to be a hectic finish to the season as they attempt to lock down a postseason berth. They've got very little margin for error the rest of the way.
And it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Count it. And so it's Rondo bringing it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And the length and wingspan of Brandon Ingram gives him, Clark, so many advantages on the court.
Yeah, it's actually what GMs and coaches like to see. His reach and size comparable to guys like KD and Giannis. Bothers shots on defense, and he can actually get his shot whenever he wants to. Because of his length, his upside as a player on both ends, I think, is what's exciting for the Lakers.
And that one falls for Ingram. Porzingis, he's checked in for Dwight Powell. Both shots good from the stripe. Mavericks have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Barnes finds Porzingis. The shot from 20 feet away. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Pass to Ingram. Back to Rondo. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Stevenson. Back to Rondo. Ingram outside. Rondo kicks to Ingram. Tipped away. Over Porzingis. Kicks it out to Stevenson. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. And the Lakers lead by 2. Passes it to Doncic. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Doncic has got the game tied up here for Dallas.
And certainly not lacking in confidence. When Doncic gets these inside looks, he just jumps all over.
Ingram passes to Kuzma. Ingram attacking. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Ingram's got 4 points in the quarter.
And the speed of Ingram is not easy to keep up with. I mean, just blowing by whoever dares to try to stop him.
And that one's good, Barnes. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Stevenson outside. He kicks to Ingram. Pass to Kuzma. Now Rondo. 6 on the shot clock. Over Doncic. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Rondo's got his second bucket of the night.
And how about Rondo here, just all over with the handle. Remarkable how he just knifes through the defense.
Barnes outside. Dishes it to Doncic. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And looking at Luka Doncic, incredibly mature for his age. Physically, the broad shoulders, weighing in about 230. Mentally, though, advanced understanding of how to play the game.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
First free throw is good. You know, Greg, it's amazing that Doncic, at his age, could already have such a complete offensive game.
I mean, a terrific skill set. In Europe, Doncic spent plenty of time as a primary ball handler. Obviously can score in a number of ways, just a versatile threat.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. LeBron, he's checked in for Brandon Ingram. Josh Hart comes in for Lance Stevenson. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Rajon Rondo.
And possesses such a refined feel for the game that Doncic knows he has what it takes to be a great player in this league.
The Mavericks have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Porzingis inside. He's against Kuzma. Barnes outside. Over James. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
The defense was less than impressive there, but despite them not really contesting that shot, he still bricked it.
From the arc. It's rebounded by Porzingis. And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Barnes can't get it to go.
No excuses, no explanations. I mean, got to sink that J from mid-range. Defense wasn't even paying attention to him. Come on, man.
And here's James outside. Drains it from beyond the arc. James has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. While we have the chance, we'd like to reveal the list of the past month's best fast break teams in the NBA. The Lakers second.
I mean, it's about the pace they've played with here offensively. They don't look like they're showing any signs of slowing down.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Doncic.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
Cantor, he's checked in for Dallas. He's perfect from the line this time. Now Ball. He picked up 12 points in their last win against the Timberwolves in Minneapolis. Took him no time at all on that one. And it's 9 points for LeBron.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Porzingis finds Barnes. Porzingis against Kuzma. Dallas moving the ball around. Shot clock at 6. Barnes with it, working on James. That one's good. The Laker lead is cut down to 1 and the bucket from Barnes.
Boy, Barnes excels at ripping the defense apart at the seams with his ball handling now. That's an improved part of his arsenal.
Now here's LeBron. 9 points in the game so far.
Loved how they guarded that layup. Didn't make it easy, which I think is why he missed it.
And Zubac picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Already he's looking at his 3rd foul. I think the coach will probably look to sit him down until the 3rd quarter.
Wagner, he's checked in for the Lakers. Beasley comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
And though some were skeptical of the contract Harrison Barnes signed, he's lived up to it. Not an elite player yet, but is emerging on a franchise caliber level and continues to improve and is strong and consistent really on both ends of the floor.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Tipped away. So it's the Lakers now. LA's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And Greg, with Barnes, beyond what he does on the floor, he does everything right off the floor.
Yeah, I mean, this organization just loves his intangibles and demeanor as a leader. Incredible work ethic that allows him to keep refining his game. Still very young and is growing into the player this team hoped he'd be.
Now here's Barnes. Some stats for him. He averages over 21 points a game.
After going scoreless in the first, he's really found a way to turn it on here in the second quarter.
Hart kicks to James. Over Barnes. It's rebounded by Dallas.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. James, the pass to Ball. Back to LeBron. And going out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes.
And let's check out stats for James. The last 10 games, he has been on a heck of a run, averaging about 31 points, 6 assists, and 6 rebounds. And he brings that offensive firepower to the team. Scoring just comes naturally.
And, you know, defenses are throwing everything at him, Sid, yet he's still able to put up points. He's really unstoppable.
Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Ball. It's stolen by Barea. Now, here's Doncic. Defense is right there. Barea against Ball.
Aggressiveness is fine, but you can't be this over-aggressive. I think he's got to dial it back some. They need him on the floor.
The Mavericks have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
That's been one of the strongest aspects of this team this season.
Gentlemen,
I mean, there have been very few off nights for them at the free throw line.
That free throw good from Barea.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Los Angeles. That one is no good. The Lakers trail. And here is Ball. He's got 8. Kicks it to Caldwell-Pope. Beasley up top. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And so it's Barea with it. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Excellent D there from Beasley.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Exactly. Can't play it any better than that, Greg.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Now, here's Cantor. Outside for Barea. 6 to shoot. Drills it from outside. Barea's got 4 points this quarter.
Barea is a fiery little guard who loves pulling up from anywhere on the court.
Out to the right wing. Ball, no good.
And just not able to find the target from three-point range here in the second quarter, although he did knock down one in the first.
Doncic passes to Barea. For the 3. Another miss by Barea.
He's been terrible. Absolutely awful. I mean, can't get it going. His shot isn't there right now. He's got to help him some other ways.
Caldwell-Pope kicks to Ball. LeBron outside. The pass to Ball. And Beasley now atop the key. Ball's knocked loose. Pass to Hart. Shoots over Doncic. Hart, no good. Mavericks leading by 3. 1:31 left in the first half. No good with the layup. Here's Caldwell-Pope. It's rebounded by Dallas. Barnes has got his 5th rebound in this one. For the 3. Barea, no good.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Caldwell Pope passes the ball. 1:02 left in the second quarter. LeBron outside. Puts it up from 15. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 5 assists in the game. Dallas has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Nowitzki dishes to Barea. Cantor with it. Beasley covering. Traps in the tray. Barnes has got the lead up to 4 now for the Mavs.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
Here's Beasley. And it's in off the backboard. 34 seconds left in the first half.
If they increase the tempo, they got a chance at a 2-for-1.
Execution paramount. Speed it up and put the defense on their heels if you can.
Now here's Barnes. He's got 9. Yep, that one goes in there.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Barea against Ball. Passes it to LeBron. The shot off that time. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Mavericks ahead, up by 4. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Harrison, a strong first half for you guys defensively. What has worked at that end?
We're trying to be active. You know, this is a very good team. They've been shooting the ball really well from 3, so we're just trying to run them off the line.
So far, so good. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello! You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here at this beautiful table. This is a beautiful table.
What is this, oak?
It is. It's, I think it's teak.
Oh, teak.
There's Shaq. There's Kenny.
Polished oak.
Teak. It's
Polished
very
teak.
nice. It's very nice.
You mean antique?
No, it's just teak.
Teak.
I have an antique.
The first quarter for the Mavericks was fairly even. Nothing seemed to give way on either side of the scoring column as they wrapped up the period all knotted up. They had a slight edge on the scoreboard in the second quarter, but only by the slimmest of margins. And Kenny, what are your thoughts on how Dallas played?
Well, I like their effort on the boards because a game could come down to just a few key possessions, and extra rebounds can give you those extra possessions if you work at it.
Shaq, your take on the Lakers.
I think it was their passing that's kept them in the game. You can see it in their assist numbers. They were very, very unselfish. The ball moving from side to side, guys making good cuts. It's enabled them to create a lot of chances. As long as they stay on the same page and keep working together, they got a great chance to take control of this game.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
The skyline of Dallas illuminating the night sky as we welcome you back to the Lone Star State. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what we're seeing from J.J. Barea.
His points production thus far off the charts. It's only been 2 quarters. Just a great effort for him for the entire half.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter where he is on the floor either, Greg. He's making it look very easy. He's looking to score the ball.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. Dallas leading by 4. On the wings, it's Doncic and Barnes. Enes Kanter is out there with Porzingis. And it's Barea in at the point. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half with.
And defensively, this is the opposite of how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, just a real lack of aggressiveness there right now. I mean, can't give up these types of layups to begin the quarter, Greg. I mean, that's a no-no.
Now here's James. Porzingis with the block.
And with his length, Porzingis can be very disruptive on D. Not easy to get the shot off over that huge frame.
Barea against Ball. Cantor finds Barnes. Good D by LeBron. Lakers trail by 6. Looking to get it going, and that's good for 2. LeBron's got 13 points.
Guys, when LeBron is scoring like this, as a defender, it's hard not to throw up your arms and say, I give up. Just so hard to slow him down.
Now here's Porzingis. Some nice passing here by Dallas. And James pulls it down. LeBron's got rebound number 5 here tonight, and Hart has it in the corner. And he banks in the layup. Hart's got his second bucket of the game to go.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Barea with it, now guarded by Ball. And here's Barnes for 3. Nailed from three-point land. He's got 14.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And there's the foul against Dallas. And no doubt that the steal of the 2017 draft was Kyle Kuzma, taken 27th overall.
Hey, people get all hung up about where guys are drafted and how they end up playing either below or above their draft position. Hey, this thing is more art than science. We've seen it for decades. Guys fall, guys rise, and then production isn't commensurate with where they were drafted. Hey, more art than science. And Kuzma is a big-time baller. He just happened to be drafted later than he should have been.
And what a draft day steal for the Lakers, who were able to get Kyle Kuzma, who had been drafted 27th overall.
Yeah, Kuzma came into the league far more polished than anyone expected, and you have to credit the young man's hard work and how he was able to make such a big splash that rookie year. And with how hard he works, Kuzma is going to be an impactful player in this league for a long time.
Now here's Barea. He's got 18. High arcing shot. Cantor. The putback, and Cantor able to finish.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder.
And night in and night out, that's what he provides.
Barea against Ball, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Barnes can't get it to go.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Man, it's so good to see LeBron James rise up with confidence from deep. That's a part of his game that he continues to improve on, and it's actually become quite efficient.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Dwight Powell's checked in for the Mavericks. Lee comes in for Doncic. The Lakers also changing it up. Lance Stevenson comes in for Josh Hart. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Ball.
And, you know, Porzingis plays with such fearlessness. I love that about him. And he's also a big guy with some agility and endless range. This guy has in-the-gym range if anybody has that.
Stevenson inside the three-point line. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. The Lakers making a switch here. Ingram's checked in. Barea kicks to Barnes. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
You know, you look at Harrison Barnes, and the question when he went to the Mavericks was, can he carry the offense? Many thought he might just be a product of the Warriors system, which he left. Well, he answered all the questions, and it's clear that he can be the focal point of an offense.
2 shots. That's on the first.
First one falls for him. And for Barnes, he heard the doubters when he left in free agency.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, a lot of people wondered if he could be a primary scoring option after being a complementary piece at Golden State, and he proved that he can be. Whenever he's been doubted, he's always risen to the challenge throughout his career, even going back to college. He can score the ball in a lot of different ways, and I don't think there's any question about him being an elite scorer the rest of his career.
Barnes hits them both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
And so it's Rondo bringing it up for the Lakers. They trail by 6. Kuzma passes to Ingram. Now Rondo, covered by Barnes. Rondo's shot is off.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
Now Barea. Rondo missing on the 3. Just 5 to shoot. A nice shot by Barea. Barea's got 20 points.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
And it's Ingram missing.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
On the wing, Barnes. He's covered by Ingram. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Pass to Zubac. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Mavericks.
And they've made the long range look like a layup at times in this one, guys.
Don't overlook the success they've had at the free throw line tonight either.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
The free throw drops for Zubac. Mavericks making a switch here. Measury's checked in. He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
And, you know, we've seen what Rick Carlisle can do on the court. He's a former coach of the year in the league and led the Mavs to a championship back in 2011. But his off-the-court talents are also very impressive.
Now, here's Barea. He's got 20. Kuzma inside. Guarded by Powell. Off target from the wing.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially, Greg, when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
From past the arc, Kuzma pulls it in. And talking about Carlisle's outside interests, one I know of, he's an excellent pianist.
And you know what? He is. And he's played with a well-known musician or two in concert. Also an avid pilot. This guy is a renaissance man.
Here's Barea following the basket by Lance Stevenson.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Rondo scanning the floor. Yep, it counts. Rondo's got 6 points.
And how about the concentration there by Rondo? Always got the antenna up when he's near the basket.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the league has unveiled a 5-point plan to improve player-referee relations. Things became heated last season with a lot of star players ejected for arguing with officials. The emphasis on respect and clear standards of conduct on both sides can only help. Kevin?
Very good point, David. Completely agree. Thanks. Here's Ingram following the score by Dallas. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Harrison Barnes picks one up.
Love how Ingram toys with the opposition. Just is unflappable, drawing contact easily on these kinds of shot attempts.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
Shooting 2.
No good on the free throw. Good on the 2nd free throw. Here is Barea. He's got 20. He kicks it to Powell. Some nice passing here by Dallas. That's tipped, and that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Here's Lee, and count it from 19 feet away. Lee's got his 2nd basket of the night. Lakers trail by 6. Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession. Some high-scoring teams in the NBA. Let's see the leaders. The Lakers 2nd.
And how about the year they've had offensively? This is a team that can put points on the board in a hurry. Always fun to watch them play.
Dallas leading by 6. Knocked loose, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Rondo.
Now let's take a quick look at the numbers for Harrison Barnes. Right around 21 points per, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. And he brings that offensive firepower to the team. Scoring just comes naturally.
And, you know, defenses are throwing everything at him, yet he's still able to put up points. He's really unstoppable.
Dallas making a switch here. Nowitzki's checked in.
And Nowitzki's so comfortable shooting inside, has the size and touch to get his shot off over most any defense.
And Stevenson kicks to Caldwell Pope. To the inside, Rondo, and it's blocked.
I tell you what, the way he's been going this quarter, guys, they're going to need somebody else to pick up the slack.
Lee against Caldwell Pope. Rondo on the double team. The 17-footer. Fresh 24 for Dallas. Great positioning on the putback. And the Mavericks lead by 10.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Yeah, he's got to make some adjustments here. Just too easy to score in the lane against them right now.
Yeah, there's no reason why they should be scoring at will down there easily as they have. I mean, they've got to be more aggressive inside.
Now let's take a look at how the shots have been divided up between 3-point shots and 2-point shots for the Mavericks.
And this is a high-powered offense today. Clicking on all cylinders, making things happen, and also good use of the 3-ball. Just enough to keep the defense off balance.
Now here's Rondo. He has 6. He feeds it to Ingram. Sinks that one from the post. Ingram's got 11. And it's Barea with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. Knocked away. Stevenson with it. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Rondo kicks to Stevenson. Here's Ingram. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
He shot 5 of 6 at the foul line.
He's hit his free throws at a pretty good clip this year, 77%.
Yeah, guys, I mean, he's been a very steady hand for them when it comes to his free throw shooting.
Gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
And that one falls for Ingram. Good on both.
And really making the most of his opportunities there tonight. Hasn't been the struggle we sometimes see him go through.
And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That's his fourth foul of the contest.
And that fourth foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
Now here's Barea. 20 points for him. Mejri kicks to Barea. Just 5 on the clock. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Hey, Barea's not a big guy, about 5'5" at best, and because of that, you got to be tough, and he's a tough-nosed player.
This will make 5 trips now to the free throw line for him tonight.
Definitely not making the most of his chances at the foul line.
Well, the misses and his struggles have been costly to his team. And I think it's clear he's gotten better in that department since last season. I mean, he looks a lot more comfortable at the line now, and he's getting better results.
And he makes the first.
Well, he's been at the line so often tonight, but only just now is he starting to look comfortable.
And both free throws good for Barea.
And he's starting to round back into shape after what's been a pretty off night from the line.
Rondo kicks to Stevenson. And the pass to Caldwell Pope. A stupendous finish in traffic. Caldwell Pope's got 5 points so far.
I think it's important that Caldwell Pope makes these shots, showing real toughness, converting through contact.
And Caldwell Pope, the Georgia product, when he's on the floor, it's for his defense. Can give you a handful of points, but what he takes away with defense is far more significant. One of the better perimeter defenders since entering the league.
Doncic is checked in for Courtney Lee. LeBron's checked in for the Lakers. Lakers trail by 6. Ingram kicks to Beasley. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got 4 rebounds in this game. And with Caldwell Pope in his defense, he can guard any type of perimeter player.
Yeah, I mean, he has the long arms to bother small forwards and fast feet to stay with point guards. Really gives a lineup a lot of options in terms of matchups when he's on the floor. Great instincts on defense and is very hard to shake as he'll hound you through screen.
Here's Doncic, and the dunk by Doncic.
And you want more of this from Doncic. He's good at reading shot trajectories. Love his aggressiveness.
James finds Beasley. Back to James. Over to the left wing. Ball's knocked loose. From deep, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Cantor checked in for the Mavericks. The Lakers also changing it up. Josh Hart comes in for Michael Beasley. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Rajon Rondo. Now here's Barea. He's got 25. Tipped away. Here's Hart. Knocks down the 3 ball. Hart's got 5 points in the quarter.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The 3-pointers just continue to flow.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range, Greg. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for him.
Now, here's Cantor. He's got 6. A nice shot by Barea.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half, sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Here's Ingram, trailing by 10. Kicks it to Ball. Five on the clock. Lets the three fly. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Cantor's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Now, here's Barea. He's got 27. That shot off. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And it's Ball in the corner. A three-pointer off the mark. Mavericks leading by 10. Now Barea. Pass to Barnes. Can't connect. And so it's Dallas with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we'll be back with you shortly. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. Taking a look at Los Angeles. We've got Brandon Ingram. LeBron James is out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Then there's Lonzo Ball. And it's Hart in at the 2. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Barea kicks to Porzingis. Back to Barea. From downtown. Rebounded by Hart.
And, you know, I have no idea how he missed that one. When there's no defense around, he's usually automatic from there.
Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball. And here's what the schedule looks like for the Los Angeles Lakers. On Wednesday, they'll be playing against Blake Griffin and the Detroit Pistons. Then on Friday, they'll be matching up against Rudy Gobert and the Utah Jazz.
And no secret that this team can be very tough in their own building. And that's good news as they are loaded up with home games over the next stretch. This is a chance to create some separation.
Zubac is checked in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Off the inbound pass, and there's Cantor on the assist by Nowitzki. 8 points for Enes Kanter.
And you know, at 7 feet tall, Nowitzki sees over defenders and knows exactly when to make the pass.
Ball dishes to Ingram. LeBron passes to Ingram. Clock at 6. Passes it to Zubac. Here's Ball, and he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Yeah, that's a good example there from Ball of being under control. You know, he knew the clock was running low, yet he still finds a way to make sure the shot he takes is a good one.
Now here's Nowitzki. Dallas moving the ball around, and it goes out of bounds. That went off Porzingis.
Hey, Kevin, no idea what happened there, quite honestly. I mean, seemed like he just mistimed that pass.
Powell, he's jacked in for Dirk Nowitzki. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Brandon Ingram. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Ball kicks to Hart. Back to Ball. Puts it up. And the Lakers get it back. Here's Zubac. The fadeaway J off the mark.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their league. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
And how about the vision there from Doncic? Can make the easy pass and also the difficult one.
Now here's James. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Porzingis. And Greg, what else is there to say about LeBron? One of the best to ever play the game.
I mean, he's been the face of the league for so long, and he's done a tremendous justice to that title. Has always played with so many expectations and really has met every single one of them. It's a once-in-a-lifetime chance to see a guy like LeBron in the NBA, and he's truly been a generational talent.
And the first one at the line is good.
And really no better leader in the NBA than LeBron. The closest thing to a player coach we've had in a long time.
And both free throws good for James. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Doncic passes to Porzingis. And here is Powell. Back to Porzingis. Shoots the 3. That one's not going to go. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Here's Hart. And Kuzma has it in the corner. Barea against Ball. The 3. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Hart kicks to James. And Enes Kanter picks up the foul. That's his first foul. James outside. And James throws it down.
And LeBron is a force rolling to the rim. When he's diving inside, he's looking for the punch.
Barea kicks to Porzingis. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
And he makes the first. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Lakers trail by 7. LeBron kicks to Hart. Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
And I'll tell you what, guys, I think that's the best part of James's game, and he's got a lot of good parts, but his vision is otherworldly.
Doncic passes to Kanter. He dishes it to Powell. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Kanter inside. Zubac's defending. Cantor's shot is off. Here's Ball. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And James picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Cantor. Out to Porzingis. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go from 14. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
He's just able to shoot over people at a high rate.
And you were a good defender, Greg, so you tell me, how do you guard that? I mean, the height, the soft release, not a lot you can do against that combination.
Powell for 3, and he's good on the 3-ball. And it's a 9-point Maverick lead.
Powell playing with a lot of confidence because he knows he has the trust of his teammates. They've got confidence in him to take these shots.
James against Porzingis. James looking it over. To the paint. A second chance effort. No good from Zubac. Mavericks leading by 9. Doncic with it. Over Hart. Rebounded by the Lakers.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
James wide open. Los Angeles with another miss. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Cantor dishes to Doncic. A floater, and it's good on the layup. Doncic has got the lead up to 11 now for the Mavs.
And already in his career, Doncic displays a remarkable amount of pro moves, including that floater right there.
Timeout called the Lakers.
And with the Tide running against them, needs to talk it over with his guys.
You're exactly right. Halting the other team's run momentarily. Let's see what he comes up with now, Greg.
And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, J.J. Barea.
And guys, this really has been his night. He's done a lot of things well, but his scoring really put him over the top. You can see how determined he's been every time he's gotten his hands on the ball. Great drive and also great focus offensively.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, I listened in on what Luke Walton said to his team. He does not think they're giving him everything. He said they've been faster to us all night. Loose balls, rebounds, everything. We got to wake up. It's slipping away, and we're letting it happen. We've got to seize this game. We'll see if he lit a fire under him, guys.
Porzingis against Kuzma. Fades, and he tries off the glass, but it's no good. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Doncic, fouled in the act of shooting, gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And how about the balance of Doncic on that possession? Amazing at just absorbing the contact and still with the strength to finish.
On the free throw, no good. Lakers trail by 13. Here's Hart. No good again that time.
Just tentative in the paint, lacking a little bit of confidence, allowed the defender to recover and contest that shot.
Ahead. Here's Ball. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
You know, he's been off so far, Kevin, but there's still time. I mean, he just needs to settle it down, idle it down a little bit, and try to contribute as much as he can on the offense within himself.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
I would agree. And here is Los Angeles now. 15-point game. Here's LeBron. And again, no good by the Lakers.
Yeah, really frustrating right now. They just can't seem to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, it's one of those days. Sometimes you're the windshield, sometimes you're the bug. Sometimes it's just not working for you.
Now, here's Barea. And he knocks down the first one. Teams of the past would often pound the offensive glass, Clark. I think of the '84 Celtics, but now teams are running only one, maybe two guys to the offensive boards.
I think a big part of it is transition defense is so important that teams now don't send as many people to the offensive glass. But the flip side of that is if you get offensive rebounds, you get opportunities to score, and you can thwart transition chances. So I tilt towards trying to get to the offensive glass as long as you've got a couple of guys that are really good at it. He's starting to heat up from outside. That's his second this half.
And so it's Barea with it. They'll bring it up for Dallas. 17 points was their biggest margin. Knocked away. Stolen by Ball. Inside. Lets the three fly. And Cantor pulls it down.
I think he's got to regroup and get himself together here. I mean, something's gone wrong with him this quarter. He's really fallen off.
And Zubac picks up the foul. That'll be foul number 5 on him, and due to the bonus, will be headed to the free throw line. No good on the free throw.
And the number of fouls he's drawn has resulted in a bunch of trips to the line. So even if he doesn't make them all, it still had a positive effect.
He hits the second from the line. Lakers trail by 15. Ball kicks to Kuzma. To the middle. And James throws it down.
LeBron James throwing it down is a thing of beauty. An incredible athlete who makes dunking look as easy as it can look.
Now here's Barea. Porzingis finds Barnes. Back to Porzingis. To the left side wing. 6 to shoot. Cantor inside. Zubac defending. The shot's good from Cantor. And so it's the Lakers with it. Down by 15. Pass to Hart. Floats it up for James. Porzingis with the steal. The Mavericks have gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of their shots. Barea kicks to Porzingis. Back to Barea. To the inside.
And sometimes it seems the age of interior scoring big men has come and gone. Enes Kanter, one of the rare big men who can dominate a game offensively in the paint, great hands and the strength to create space.
That's good from Cantor. And Cantor drops them both. 1:53 left to play here in the fourth. Ball kicks to LeBron. Back to Ball. Here's Hart. Over Porzingis. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Barnes has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And you talk about Cantor's inside game, but he's got a solid jump shot.
It looks very comfortable all the way out to 20 feet. I think before long we may see him add a three-point shot to his repertoire.
Mavericks leading by 17.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Mavericks.
Well, the one thing that jumps out in this game is the free throw shooting, which they did a much better job at.
Absolutely. A big plus. And oftentimes your performance at the line can be the difference in a game. And I think tonight we saw that.
And so they'll stretch their victory total to 19 on the season.
And it looks like they're going to spare themselves the embarrassment of being swept in the season series by winning this last game.
Yeah, you know what? And that may not seem big, but it's huge. There's a big difference between dropping 2 out of 3 as opposed to getting blank 3-zip.
And that was an unleashed chaos moment indeed. What a spectacular play, sponsored by Under Armour Hover Habit.
And that's what you give up when you don't fight over the screen.
Yeah, I agree with you wholeheartedly. I mean, not a lot of effort put forth on defense there. I mean, I think he's definitely got to play up on him more and off the screen in that situation.
And guys, at this point, he's probably better served to take a seat anyway. They've got no chance in this one.
That free throw good from Doncic. Both good from the line that time. Now here's Rondo. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. The dish now to Beasley. And it's Beasley finishing it off.
And when you're open, Rondo finds you. Always has his head on a swivel.
Well, for the Mavericks, they can just run out the clock. Now here's Doncic. He's guarded by Stevenson. Now Doncic. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win, and the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. KP, you guys did a great job contesting shots and disrupting their offense. What did you like best about the defensive effort tonight?
I think from the beginning of the game, we just started off aggressive. We were connected defensively, and that's why we were able to stop them.
You got it done when it counted, Kristaps. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. So long.